People, Arsenal with Ash here to preview our next Premier League game at home to Brentford at the Emirates Stadium. A quick turnaround, another London derby just after playing Chelsea. We've got another West London team coming to the Emirates this time, and it's going to be another tough game. In a different way, we're going to come up against a robust team, a team that are going to try and frustrate us, a team that love a long ball, love a long throw. It's going to be a real slugfest, in my opinion. But if we play our football, we should be able to get the job done. Brentford, a good team. A good team. I think a lot of us at the start of the season thought they've lost Thomas Frank, they've lost Mbeumo, they've lost Flecken in goal, they've lost Visser. We thought they're going to struggle. They've gone and got Keith Andrews, inexperienced. The summer signings didn't look outstanding. They obviously brought Jordan Henderson back, who's had a tough time across the globe since he's left Liverpool. Ouattara was their main signing as well. But fair play to them. They've done really well. They're 10th in the Premier League. They're only 4 points off of the top four. That's how close the league is at the moment behind us. And yeah, they can be happy with their work recently. They got a striker who's banging in goals, 11 goals in 13 games for Igor Thiago. Granted, quite a few of them were from penalties, but yeah, they're going to be happy. They're going to be really happy. But the only thing with them is a lot of their wins this season have come at home. They've only got one win away in the Premier League so far this season, and all the rest were defeats. So they come into this, and our confidence should be high. We should know that they're a team that struggle away from home. We're strong at home, still undefeated. I think we've got probably the best, if not the second best, home record in the league so far. And yeah, we should definitely be up for this. But it's going to be a tough game. But down the years, Brentford have always made it tough for us. Since they've come to the Premier League, I think it's been 4 games we've played them at the Emirates. And we've won twice and drawn twice. But both those wins were just 2-1 narrow wins. They make it really, really tough for us. Obviously, granted, that was all under Thomas Frank. We've got a new manager to deal with here, but I'm sure it's going to be a similar type of task. But we've got the options now, especially in attack, to, if something's not working, we've got different profiles to bring off the bench to change things up. So yeah, it's looking promising on that front, and we need to win. We need to get back to winning ways. We've got a tough game at the weekend away at Villa, early kickoff on Saturday. So yeah, we need to make sure we get the 3 points here, and then go into that game full of confidence. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna have to manage the long throws. I'm hoping Saliba's going to be back. They did say it's a minor one, and it was just a case of not wanting to risk him. Will this game come too soon? I don't know. But if we do go with Mosquera and Hincapié again, I'm going to need them to be a little bit more secure, because they were a bit shaky in that Chelsea game, primarily on the ball as well. But I'll let them off because it was a massive game, number one, and also the referee was giving out yellows for fun. And once they're both on yellow cards, it's hard to play a composed game and not be a bit shaky, knowing that this referee could any minute send you off. So yeah, it was tough circumstances, and I'm sure they would have learned from that game a lot. And if they do have to go into this game, I would back them to go and get a clean sheet. I think they're really, really good players, and then they'll have the experienced fullbacks next to them. Calafiori is an interesting one because he's on one more yellow until he gets a suspension. So do we risk playing him, or do we not play him, play like a Miles, and have Calafiori fresh for Villa on Saturday? But yeah, I think if we play our game, keep that ball moving, be incisive with our attacks, if we keep it moving really quickly and get in between the lines, get the ball out to the wide players quite quickly, I think we can hurt them. And yeah, we just all that matters really is to make sure we put that ball in the back of the net and win this game of football, because yeah, the pressure's on. This is the December now. We're in December and the games are coming thick and fast, and we need to go on a run of victories. We've got that tough week out the way with the Spurs, Bayern and Chelsea. So now it's time to put a run together. We've got some fixtures that on paper look favourable. But yeah, it's the Premier League. Nothing's easy. So yeah, I'm backing the boys to do the job. My predicted lineup, David Raya in goal, of course. He'll continue in goal. Hopefully he can get a clean sheet. We ain't had a clean sheet in a while now. Sunderland, Spurs, Bayern, Chelsea have all put the ball in the back of the net against us. So yeah, let's just try and get back to a clean sheet, and yeah, that will give us the basis to go on and win that game. So yeah, David Raya in goal. At right back, I'd freshen it up and go Ben White. I put Ben White at right back. I think yeah, he's more than capable to do a job there. And I think his link up with Saka on that right hand side can be helpful because they've got a good understanding together. At centre back, I'm hoping Saliba's back. If he is, I'd put Saliba in there with Hincapié. If not, we go with Mosquera and Hincapié again. And then at left back, I'd make the change and put Miles in there. I know he didn't look great against when he came on against Chelsea. He didn't look good against Bayern, but he'll find his rhythm again. He's too good a player to not find his form. So I'd give him another go. And like I said, rest Calafiori for the Villa game, and especially we don't want him to get booked and miss that game. So yeah, Miles in at left back, centre midfield. I'd go with Zubimendi and Rice again in the double pivot. I think we can afford to maybe not play them next week in the Champions League when we go to Bruges. But for now, we have to keep playing them. It's like I said, they're the best double pivot in the world for me, in my opinion. And yeah, we're going to need them. So I'd go with them too. I'd then go with Odegaard as well. I'd put Odegaard in there, give him his first start back. I think Eze's done a good job there, but Odegaard gives us a little bit more in terms of the control. And I think Eze can, I've said it many time and time again, he can offer us more on the left-hand side. So yeah, get Odegaard on that ball, dictating play, find his rhythm again, and hopefully we can have the best version of him. So that's the midfield three. And then the front three, I'm going with Eze on the left. Like I've just said, I think if he can get some more touches on that ball in a game like this, we've seen it against a Burnley, against something like he can get nullified in the number 10 role when it's too compact and he's getting the ball with his back facing to play. It's just not optimal. So get him out on that left hand side, get him more touches of the ball, get him facing the play and being able to find those passes that we know he can do. So I'll play Eze on the left. I'd go with Gyökeres back in the number 9, if he's fit enough. But yeah, I'd definitely go with him. And then I'd go with Saka again on the right. And yeah, I think that team's more than capable of getting the job done. I think we can win this one. I'm going to go with a comfortable 3-0 victory. I think we'll get back to winning ways. I think we'll score a few as well. And I'm hoping we can keep a clean sheet. So a 3-0 win, I'm going to go with Gyökeres to get on the score sheet. I'm going to go with Saka to get on the score sheet. In fact, Gyökeres 2 goals, Saka 1 goal, 3-0 win, and we go home happy. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. And hopefully it's a good match review. Take care.